Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me once again. And I'm happy to report that I've had far worse days than today. Let me tell you why. Well, I am headed to Ducati of Newport Beach. The fine ladies and gentlemen of Newport Beach have once again trusted me, or trusts me, with their brand new V2. This bike is really not as comfortable as that V2, because the V2 has kind of like a gel, from what I've heard, like a gel seat, and supposed to be better ergonomics overall. But we'll see how things go, and that's basically it. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. There's going to be tons of videos coming soon about the new V2, of course my brand new 959 Corsa, and now also the V4. So hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let's get the show on the road. I hope my boys are not going to kill me by the time I'm done with this ride, because this seat, like I told you, is just so uncomfortable. I can't wait to get the comfort seat. Here we are, Ducati of Newport Beach. Woo! In front of me is the brand spanking new Ducati Panigale V2 with that unbelievable single-sided swing arm and this V4 body shape. How do you turn this on? There we go. Brand new Panigale. I'm the first person to ride it. This baby has 0 miles. Oh, what an experience. Oh, wow. Oh shit, I forgot my gloves. Oh boy. See how excited I am? I forget my gloves. Oh man, this is funny. So this bike is brand new, and I'm wondering if the exhaust sounds this way because it's a brand new bike, or I'm just not used to it. But I can tell you this much: it feels just like a 959. I feel no difference. The seat is so much more comfortable. Holy macro. The idle's a little lumpy. The steering feels amazing. And we'll know a little bit more once we get going. Oh yeah. Smooth. Very, very smooth. Oh my god. Quick downshifts. Oh, I can get spoiled very quickly. Oh, I can get spoiled very, very quickly here. Quick downshift is like cooler than when sliced bread first came out. Holy macro. Shifts well. Very flickable, very light. Wow. Very, very flickable. Feels like I'm riding a 300-400 bike, to be honest. Once it's moving, this baby doesn't feel like you're riding anything that's heavy. The seat is so comfortable. Oh my god. The shifting is very, very cool. Very, very, very smooth. The seat is so comfortable. Once again, I keep talking about the seat. It's so comfortable. I don't feel like it's hurting my boys like the 959 does. With the 959, my boys are aching after a half-hour ride. It's got good power on tap. I mean, it's really not much different than a 959. But I'll be honest, my 959 feels a bit more aggressive than this. I think it's only because it's a brand new engine and hasn't been broken into. I think it just gets better over time. So it's pretty premature for me to tell the difference. I got to be on a track to really, really tell the difference on this bike between this and the 959. But they do have the same electronics. I mean, they do have the same engine capacity. You know what? This is a lot more comfortable than my 959. I'm just gonna put this out there. It is a lot more comfortable than my 959. The seating position, I don't feel like I'm bent over as much as I am with my 959. Maybe because the seat is a little bit higher. Who knows? But it's definitely more comfortable, and the suspension is really soft. But of course, this bike is dialed in more for the street than it is for the track. My Corsa model, oh, forget that. That bike was pretty much like sitting on a piece of moving concrete. That's what it felt like. But I dialed it down. It felt a lot better, but it's still very hard. But it has the name Corsa in it, so it's supposed to be in a racetrack. And I shouldn't be complaining, right? Exactly. Anyways, this bike is more for the street than it is for the track. It's got the Showa suspension. Not to say that it's not a good suspension. It's a fantastic suspension, but it's got much more of a supple ride to it than my 959 Corsa does. But even if you take that suspension and put it on this bike, I think this bike will still be more comfortable than my 959 Corsa. I think the geometry on this bike, the seat, the way the position of the seat is put, I don't know, the frame, everything, it just makes it a much more supple ride. I mean, I can go for a long ride and not feel like my back or my legs or my butt or my boys are going to be killing me. Dude, is like straight up camping right there. Damn, that's cheap real estate. Real estate is super expensive around here, but that guy's getting everything for free. Red line on this bike is still about 12,000 RPM or 11 and a half. Look how easy this thing is to flick around. Woo! Okay, so the exhaust, it doesn't sound as loud or probably as aggressive as my 959. I don't know what that's about. I have no idea. I think it's the underbelly exhaust that they changed. That could potentially be it. Alright, let's go in here and try to figure out how to put it in race mode. There we go. Race mode! Woohoo! Alright, we got full power now. I'm in race mode. It's pretty fast. I mean, it's really no different than the 959, to be honest. What would warrant me buying this bike and trading in the 959 right now? What would warrant it? Well, LCD screen, definitely. 6-axis IMU, which I have no idea what that is. I gotta figure that out. Maybe I'll post a link in the description, a little bit more about that so you guys can check it out. But it's got the 6-axis IMU. I don't know, it's more trick electronics, I guess. Wheelie control, which on this bike you really can't even wheelie, to be honest. What are the benefits? Single-sided swing arm, the V4 styling, which I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about. Not sure if I really like the V4 styling. I prefer the regular 959 Corsa that I have, the styling of that, a lot better than this. But that's just a matter of taste, so for me, I'm on the fence about that. That wouldn't be my deciding factor. The deciding factor would be the up and down shifter. That right there is butter. That right there is money. That's where all the money is for me, the downshifter. Other than that, the LCD, like I mentioned, but I really don't need it. I mostly care about how it rides and the speed and the handling and blah blah blah. However, I think that if I trade in the Corsa, I would give up the handling because that bike is more of a race bike than this. It's got the adjustable Olin suspension all around, as you already know, you've seen it on my other videos. So it's going to be a really hard decision, and it's going to require me to ride this bike for a second time to figure that out. Beautiful! Let's see what this baby rides in 6th gear. Let's see how it rides. It's sluggish. 55 miles an hour, I'm giving it gas, it's sluggish. Definitely needs an ECU upgrade, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, it's sluggish. Drop it down to 5th. Loses the sluggishness, and I think it's pretty happy at 3rd gear at 50 miles an hour. Everything behind me got really small. Woo-hoo! Burger Boss, look at that. I like the name of that, Burger Boss. Grass-fed natural goodness. Oh yeah, and it's green too. Unless it's high up in the revs, it's a little sluggish. Even in race mode, and my bike is not like that. Like Aaron was telling me, I think it's just going to get better and better as more miles are added to this bike. It's still breaking in. Because as you know, I'm the first person to ride this bike. 0 miles. Sounds good. Wow, and you know what else I noticed? The bike doesn't get as hot. Because it's 217 Fahrenheit, the engine, and it's not really that hot. I don't feel that much heat coming from this. Wow, they fixed it. It's also about 60 degrees out, so... Alright, remember when I said that it doesn't sound as good as the 959? Well, I take that back. It sounds freaking good, man. I don't know, maybe it's because I was the first person to ride this bike and it just opened up a little bit more, but it sounds pretty damn good. You gotta open it up a little bit. Alright, well, now you got to see, well, actually, yeah, now you got to see and hear what the V2 sounds like in full chap. So I'm hoping that you like it, but please don't forget once again to like and subscribe. Tons new stuff coming out soon, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.